Here we are again. Hello.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
I found it.
co-workers.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay, let me redo this. That's me. I'm 427. Stanley. Hi, everybody. I'm Andy, and I think I have 2 more endings. There might be more, but I can only think of 2 more that I read on forums. One is this one, known as the window ending. See this chair? We can get on this chair. We can... Huh. Wait. We can... Why would it let me get on the chair if it... What about this chair? Am I allowed to get on this one? It's called the window ending. And, okay. Okay, it's definitely this. I get on this. I get on this chair, yeah. I get... Okay, If I read correctly... Okay. It's called the window ending. Okay, we'll do the other one. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to it. Okay, the other one is this way, everybody. Come on, let's go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was
we
not
go over
the
here.
correct way to the meeting
Do you remember
room,
the
and
phone?
Stanley knew it perfectly
The
well.
phone that was
Perhaps
ringing?
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, yes, employ that.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, didn't do that. We have to go straight. And I'm going to get that window ending. Just you wait.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay. Now we have to
Look,
wait.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've
Okay,
gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
We've all
trying
seen
to-
this.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Yes, her.
This is it,
Quotation
Stanley.
marks.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the
in
one
this
to do
room,
this, to reach
I read
out
on
to
forums,
her.
you can do
If you
this.
can truly... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the 2 pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
That's not how it happens.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Huh?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
Back second practice. Hello there. It's my goodness, it's 4:30. I need my back crack and sack. No, back sack and crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Eight,
Do you make more
eight.
than 8? Less?
8.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What
well,
the heck?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What the heck is going on? Okay. Where am I going? What the... What? Okay, let's just roll with it. Let's roll with it. Alright. Did he put gates on the thing?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I want to go down there. Okay, can't go through there. That's good. Gotta go through here. That's fine. Okay. Wait. Dude, we already read that one. Alright. This is... Wait, is this different? No, this is the lounge.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Aw, that sounds lame.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, left!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Nope, I still want to go this way. Oh, fine. What the heck? Okay. Let's go back through here. I don't think he wants me to go in here. Oh, whoa, that looks freaky. Holy crap. Okay, we'll go through the left. Or can I go in here? Okay. Lame. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
Don't
to
do
willingly
that.
destroy all of my work?
Don't do.
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
Stop it.
I have to.
Stop it.
I have...
No, you don't. Oh crap. What, okay. What the dick? Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
I am
now
clever.
Look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
I'm also Andy.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Whoa. Name calling.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What's going on?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Is he just going
That
to keep
means choosing
resetting until I
responsibly
do what he
and
wants
always
to
putting
do?
the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just
think it-
follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I think
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley
This is
would.
annoying.
That means choosing
Fine,
responsibly
I'll go
and
left.
always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Two open doors. He entered the door on his left. See, I did it. Lame.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What do people want? Things. Happy feelings. Mike, James, you are fired. Money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about money. Facts. What is hot? Profits. Requires more secondary research. Buy quarterly post review. A lot of percentage. Throw something in the idea bin. No more bin. Trash cans. Idea bin. Pray at which charts on. What is going on? Oh, please no more charts, I'm begging you. The Bots Appreciation Minute. On your Bots Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Well, solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict unless... What are your dreams for the future? Success, spring break, clear skin, metamorphosis, a boat. Comatose. Okay, that's all the slides. Is anything going to happen or no? Nothing gonna happen.
Coming to a staircase,
Oh.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, seriously, choice has been taken away. I can't go down. Really? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Things have changed.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door?
Night Shark
Would it still
115.
work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Yeah.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I'm doing this. I'm doing the thing to which you say I should do.
I'm
Night
sorry, is there a problem?
Shark.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the
I
receiver.
can't speak the
Otherwise
code.
we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't speak the code. Stanley
Okay,
doesn't talk.
fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
I don't wanna have
asked you
better
for
things.
this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted
no, he
over
couldn't.
there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Okay.
When
Okay.
Stanley came to a
Whoa.
set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stanley.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley,
What the hell?
I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
What?
The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
What the fuck? Okay. That was pretty crazy, I gotta admit.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All
No
right.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We can do this. Okay, we climb on the chair. We get on the computer, then we get to the window. Why can't I get to the window?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh snap. Okay. Window ending, everybody. Here it is. You just climb on this chair, And you're like, oh no, I can't get through. But then you realize control is crouch. And you're crouching. Then you crouch through this window, and you're gone. And everything's white.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Whoa, no.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
Yes.
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Okay, I'm going to click yes. Or should I click no? I'll click yes. No? Yes? Oh, I have to come back and click yes? I have to come back and click yes. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Narrator. Making me come back and click yes.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Dun, dun. I'm gonna see it because I'm jumping outside. Whee!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map
I'll
until
skip
he
it
heard this
to the
narration
yes.
and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Okay, here we are. We're going to click yes now. Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yeah. You too will become quite unbearable.
That was awesome. Wow, that's a good song. Is this just going to loop now? Okay. Alright. Well, thanks for watching the window ending. Tune in next time if we can find another ending. I hope.